Brian, I've got nothing against Jimmy Lee, but too clever he's a man to head up the union.
Oh, come on, Dan. Give me one good reason.
He's a businessman.
In my book, that's not a good reason.
Well, it seems to me both men are going to have one good fight on their hands.
That's going to be good for my business. The guys will all come in here and argue.
Good for you. Great way to look at it.
Boy, am I glad the 4th of July only comes once a year.
You know, Alan, I was very disappointed that your team lost.
We didn't lose. The rope broke. It was a tie.
Yeah, well, psychologically, it would have been better if you had won.
Well, blame it on the mayor for giving us a fluky rope.
You know, I am glad that nobody won. It's so much friendlier that way.
That's one thing you lack, my dear, is the killer instinct.
Oh, don't count on it, dear. If pushed, I can be just as rotten as you are, darling.
That's my mother.
Thank you, dear. Oh, I have something for you.
What, a present?
Mm-hmm. You said that you were taking up flying.
And you said it was in my blood.
It is.
My son, the lone eagle.
Well, will you look at all this?
This all belonged to your Uncle Kenneth, my oldest brother, you know. He fought against the Red Baron in World War I. Oh, they were such gentlemen in those days. They never killed each other.
Look at me.
Yes, I am.
I kept his flying gear for years. But now, as you're going to step into his shoes, I'm going to give it all to you, darling.
You know what? I'm going to wear all of this stuff when I'm taking my flying lessons.
I thought your lessons were on tape.
Well, they are on tape, but I'm going to wear this outfit anyway. I think it'll put me in the mood.
Yeah, well, while you're flying around up there in the wild blue yonder, I suggest that you remember you have a divorce case coming up. You better get together with your lawyer, Brett Madison. You don't want to give Jake Meyer and Monica too much time to build a case. And, of course, Mr. Links would be very happy to give you and your wholesale company program credit for the hamburger meat that you donate to the rally. We expect finest quality, naturally.
Well, I'm not so sure I want to donate to Jimmy Lee's campaign for president of the union.
Well, I would strongly suggest, in no uncertain terms, Mr. Links, that it's vitally important to be in good stead with the union president. I mean, after all, we all want contented dock workers, do we not?
What's to say that Jimmy Lee is going to win the election?
Well, with me acting as his campaign manager, I assure you there's no way in the world that Jimmy Lee is going to lose. You may not know this, but I wield considerable influence right here in Port Charles. Being a man of considerable wealth and fortune, when I speak, people do listen.
With all your wealth, Mr. Quartermaine, why don't you buy the meat and donate it?
Well, that's not the American way.
Well, I'll have to think it over and let you know.
Yeah, well, you let me know very soon, because I promise you there are plenty of wholesale butchers who are dying to get on the bandwagon.
I've had it. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I don't want to do any more. That's it. Ruby, how's the iced tea situation, huh?
I'm brewing some more. It'll be ready soon. Coming up.
Thank you.
Hey, that's your father, Jimmy.
Boy sure looks cool and comfortable, doesn't he?
Do you know that we have been hanging these Jimmy Lee posters all over the waterfront?
Yeah, well, you haven't finished yet, I see.
Hey, we're beat. It's hot out there.
Look, that's not the proper attitude. Champions don't complain. Where's your Quartermaine blood?
Happens to be right here. And I wish it was as untired as yours.
Yeah, well, you need me for my brains, Jimmy Lee, and I assure you I've been busy all day long meeting with businessmen, conning them out of food and drinks. You might say that my brain cells have been sweating. It's a little joke, my dear.
I see.
Yeah, well, this surprise rally at the end of the week is going to hit Mr. Lavery with something that he never expected.
Word's all over the waterfront about Jimmy Lee's rally at the end of the week. His old man is running his campaign.
Edward Quartermaine?
Yeah. The old boy is trying to pressure all of the merchants to donate food and drink. He's also trying to get a wholesale deal on caviar.
Imported?
No, domestic. But even so, what they're pulling is a vote-buying campaign. Duke, I think we're playing it too clean.
Do you know the name of the merchants who are being pressured?
I made a list.
Let me see it. I know these people. I do business with them for my club.
Smart minds think alike, right? You're going to put pressure on these guys.
No. This smart mind has another idea.
You're not going to put the squeeze on these guys?
No squeeze, Angel. Quartermaine will get wise to it.
and go elsewhere. What I want you to do is to contact each one of these outfits. Tell them to go along with Quartermaine's demands.
I don't believe it.
Oh, just do it, Angel. But tell them I'll get word to them exactly how I want them to handle Quartermaine's demands. I've got to get moving.
Where are you going?
I have an appointment with a very important campaign worker.
I still have to talk to you
Well,
about
you
the...
can wait. I can't keep this campaign worker waiting any longer.
Brilliant idea.
Even if you say so yourself.
Well, it's guaranteed to win the vote of the blue-collar riffraff. All we have to do is stencil vote for Holt across the hard hat, then hand them out to the dock workers.
Edward, do you know what hard hats cost? Oh, of course you don't. Let me put it this way. You couldn't afford your own scheme.
Why can't I ever have a cheap idea like anybody else?
Edward, we hit the jackpot.
Look, can I interest you in a line of hard hats?
Would you listen to me? Come on, sit down. Our money is as good as in the bank.
Yeah? What happened?
Frisco and I stumbled onto a letter in front of Sean Donnelly's warehouse. It was a letter from a bank in Switzerland, codenamed Heather. Now all we have to do is call the bank, give them the code name, and then we'll check the date of deposit. Well, if it checks out, wait a second, if it checks out, we'll have the proof we need that Sean Donnelly ripped us off.
Well, why'd you have to tell Frisco about this? I don't want any cops involved.
Edward, don't worry about Frisco. All he's concerned about is a guy that he's been chasing. And I told him that the guy was hooked up with Donnelly.